We recommend you view the weather routing tutorial before viewing the departure planning tutorial. The weather routing tool is the basis of departure planning, but the two tools serve different purposes. The departure planning tool is used for deciding which day or time to leave the dock. Then you will use the weather routing tool for the start time you decide on and during your route. On the Predict Wind Forecast website, go to Tools, then Departure Planning. Click on Planning Preferences. Here you can select your departure plan time spacing. This gives you 4 departure times at the spacing of your choice. You can also adjust your polars in the same manner as the weather routing preferences, such as setting up the motoring option for the light winds. With this setting, the router will assume we are motoring directly towards the destination when the wind speed is below our motoring setting. Professional users can also turn on ocean and tidal currents. The departure planner will always find the fastest route. This is to give an accurate assessment of the departure times. Now we will go back to the departure planning map. You can drag and drop the green start waypoint and the red finish waypoint to your desired locations. We could also position these using GPS coordinates by clicking on the waypoint icon and entering the latitude or longitude in the degrees decimal minutes format, or by entering the closest city name. Simply click on the plus button in the Add Additional Route Waypoints. They will appear as white dots along the route. Waypoints should only be added if absolutely necessary, as they constrain the router to go to the waypoints. The objective is to use the minimum amount of waypoints so the algorithm is free to find the optimal path. The land avoidance will keep the boat clear of land. Ensure your waypoints are in the water and well clear of land. Select your departure time. This will give the start time for the first of your 4 departure times. Select the 2 models to use in the departure plan. You can choose the Predict Wind models PWG and PWE, or the GFS and ECMWF. In most cases, you will get a more accurate forecast using the Predict Wind models due to the higher resolution. The GFS and ECMWF models are provided as a comparison. You are now ready to calculate your departure plan. Click on Plan Departure. Your route will be calculated using your boat's polars and will show 8 routes, 2 for each departure time. The associated grids from all 4 weather models can also be viewed in time with each departure time. Press the play button to animate the departures. You will see 2 boats on a track at each departure time. The first pair of boats leave on day 1, the second pair on day 2, and so on. This graphical display is great for looking at an overview of the weather situation and the effect on the departure times. Next, we will click on the Tables tab at the top of the screen, which gives us a summary table for the 4 departure times. This tool is the best summary of your different departure times. Here we have a summary of the route based on each departure time. We recommend analysing the summary of each day to best decide which departure time gives you the most desirable conditions. Once you have chosen your departure date and time, then you can use the weather routing tool to get more detailed information for that departure time. You are now ready to use the Predict Wind departure planning tool.